What might look like a box for a toy car contains parts to change 21 firearms into a machine gun. They're called Glock switches, and it's what put one Plant City man on the Department of Homeland Security's radar. That is our top story tonight at 10. I'm Allie Corey.
And I'm Mark Wilson. Glad to have you with us. Now, these boxes and the Glock switches inside not only put him on the government's radar, actually led to a federal raid at his house.
And our Genevieve Curtis joins us live in the newsroom tonight. And Genevieve, I know you've been combing through those search warrants, and you found that he actually faces several drugs and weapons charges, right?
Yeah, Allie, in those search warrants, we learned that Plant City detectives and federal investigators have been working on this investigation for at least a year. And they believe the suspect in this case may have used a 3D printer to make illegal Glock switches. Last week, the ATF, Homeland Security, and Plant City Police raided this teal home on Franklin Street, directly across from Wilson Elementary School. Inside, they found drugs, a machine gun, and other gun parts, and even FBI and DEA raid jackets. Investigators say Philip Valeriani was running an illegal firearms parts operation, importing, making, or distributing illegal Glock switches.
So a Glock switch is a switch. It's basically a plate that goes on the back of Glock handguns that allows the firearm to operate in fully automatic kind of capability or mode.
Firearms instructor Ryan Thomas of Tampa Bay explains merely possessing a Glock switch is illegal.
So the only motivation for anybody having one is that they want to do something illegal. So they're illegal to possess. They're illegal to own.
Investigators laid out the operation in these search warrants. Last month, Customs and Border Protection agents flagged this package from China addressed to an apartment in Plant City. These toy cars concealed 63 Glock switch parts. According to the warrants, Plant City detectives connected the apartment to Valeriani, a convicted felon. And he's someone they were familiar with. Plant City detectives say last May they searched the home on Franklin Street and found a 3D printer they believe he was using to make Glock switches. Investigators say shortly after they seized the 3D printer, Valeriani started receiving packages, at least 55 from overseas and mostly from China, which they believe may contain parts to make Glock switches similar to the ones found hidden in the toy cars. It appears investigators didn't find any switches at Valeriani's home. But last month, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida explained the dangers of criminals getting Glock switches and said they've seen a rise of switches on the streets.
These illegal devices turn a semi-automatic firearm into a fully automatic machine gun with a single pull of the trigger.
Now, Valeriani faces charges of armed drug trafficking, possession of an operable machine gun, and possession of a bulletproof vest while committing an offense. We've reached out to investigators to see if he faces any charges related to those Glock switches. We'll let you know what we find out.